And moving on now to what has become the most confusing story in the news these days, and here's why.
One scientist in Mexico revealed what they said were the corpses of aliens.
Yeah, the video of those little bodies sparked a lot of skepticism.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still in the program.
Throughout human history, a series of enigmatic artifacts stand as a testament to our universe's mysteries. Hidden in the depths of historical records are photographs that challenge rational explanations, suggesting interactions with entities from other realms. These images pose questions regarding extraterrestrial beings and their implications for our reality. Why have these pieces of evidence been concealed for ages, and what truths do they unveil about alien existence? Join us as we reveal the 20 alien photos from history that prove they're real. Number 20. STS-48 Incident. In September 1991, during the Space Shuttle Discovery STS-48 mission, a fascinating debate erupted about unidentified flying objects. It all started with some interesting video footage captured on September 15th. In the footage, strange flashes of light and fast-moving objects were seen in Earth's orbit. The video showed a curious sequence of events. First, a small glowing object glided through the atmosphere. Then a sudden flash of light appeared. What was even more puzzling was the object's swift change of direction and its rapid acceleration, almost as if it was dodging the flash. This footage caught the attention of UFO enthusiasts and researchers alike, who saw it as potential evidence of extraterrestrial activity. However, not everyone was convinced. Skeptics, along with some scientists, proposed different explanations. They suggested that the objects could be ice particles moved by the shuttle thrusters. NASA also supported this explanation. Despite NASA's stance, the footage from STS-48 continued to spark debate. Supporters of the extraterrestrial theory argued that the sudden changes in speed and direction of the objects, especially after the flash, were difficult to explain solely through natural or human-made means. This incident became a significant example for those who believe in the presence of unidentified, possibly alien, objects in space. The STS-48 incident highlights the mystery that surrounds space exploration and the challenges of interpreting unusual phenomena beyond Earth. Number 19. Leveland City. In 1957, a strange event unfolded in Leveland, Texas, which later became the inspiration for a scene in the famous movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Throughout the city, many people independently claimed to have seen unusual lights or an unidentified object resembling a rocket. However, the situation grew even more intriguing as these sightings seemed to have a bizarre effect on vehicles. Engines suddenly stopped working, and lights flickered out, casting an eerie atmosphere over the area. The frequency of these incidents made it clear that it couldn't just be a coincidence. Authorities initially brushed off the reports, thinking it might be a prank, but as they witnessed the strange lights, they had to take the situation seriously. Project Blue Book, a government program tasked with investigating UFO sightings, was called in to examine the mysterious occurrences. Their explanation attributed the events to an electrical storm and ball lightning, suggesting that these natural phenomena caused both the lights and the mechanical malfunctions. However, there's a significant problem with this explanation. There were no reports of thunderstorms in the area that night. This discrepancy raises suspicions and leaves us questioning whether the official narrative truly explains what happened. Number 18. Belgian UFO Wave. In 1990, Belgium found itself at the heart of an incredible series of UFO sightings known as the Belgian UFO Wave. Over several months, a large number of people reported seeing enormous triangular objects gliding silently through the sky at low heights. These sightings weren't just stories. They were backed up by radar data and confirmed by authorities like the police and military pilots. This made them some of the most well-documented UFO encounters in history. The peak of this wave occurred on the night of March 30th to 31st, 1990. The Belgian Air Force even sent out F-16 fighters to try and chase down these mysterious objects. Despite the advanced technology on these jets, the pilots found themselves outmaneuvered by the UFOs. These objects moved with incredible speed and agility, seeming to defy the laws of physics as we know them. The combination of radar data and eyewitness accounts suggested that these UFOs had a physical presence, with the ability to perform maneuvers far beyond anything seen in conventional aircraft. What's truly remarkable about the Belgian UFO wave is not just the number of sightings, but the integrity of the witnesses and the direct involvement of the military in trying to engage with these unidentified objects. The Belgian Air Force was open about these encounters, sharing radar data and reports with the public. Number 17. Trent UFO Photographs. In the serene countryside of McMinnville, Oregon, a farmer named Paul Trent stumbled upon something truly remarkable one peaceful evening in May 1950. It was a moment that would engrave itself into the annals of UFO history. Paul's wife, Evelyn, first spotted a shimmering, disc-shaped object gracefully gliding across the sky. Without a moment's hesitation, Paul seized his camera and snapped 2 photographs that would soon become iconic in the world of UFO research. These images, known as the Trent photos, depicted a distinct saucer-like object and swiftly garnered attention. Initially published in a local newspaper, they quickly found their way into the national spotlight. Both skeptics and believers alike delved into the images, offering analyses ranging from accusations of a mere hoax to affirmations of undeniable evidence of extraterrestrial visitation. What lent credibility to the Trent photos was the reputation of Paul and Evelyn as honest and dependable individuals. They gained nothing from sharing their discovery, maintaining the authenticity of what they captured until their passing. Despite extensive investigations, no conclusive evidence has ever debunked the authenticity of the Trent photos, leaving them as some of the most compelling visual evidence of UFOs. These photographs continue to captivate both experts and enthusiasts, sparking endless debates. Number 16. Destroyed evidence. On the bright morning of July 24, 1948, a typical flight from Houston to Atlanta took an unexpected turn, transforming into an extraordinary experience for the 2 pilots and 20 passengers aboard. Out of nowhere, a strange, unidentified flying object appeared before them, catching everyone's attention. This astonishing event occurred during daylight, witnessed not only by the pilots but also by one attentive passenger, while others remained unaware, lost in their slumber. The pilots vividly described the UFO, highlighting its unusual features. It lacked wings and seemed propelled by an unknown force, emitting flames trailing 50 feet behind it. What truly fascinated them were the 2 distinct rows of windows, hinting at an upper and lower deck. From these windows, a mesmerizing blue glow radiated, casting a spellbinding light beneath the ship. This captivating display lasted only about 10 seconds before the UFO vanished from sight, leaving everyone bewildered. Promptly reporting the incident led to a secretive government investigation, classified as top secret. Intriguingly, any evidence gathered during the investigation was later destroyed, sparking speculation that there might be more to this encounter than initially thought. The mysterious circumstances surrounding the incident leave us contemplating the possibility of a genuine UFO sighting. Number 15. Alien bones. On a hot August day in 2014, the Curiosity rover, NASA's intrepid explorer on the Martian surface, captured an image that united imaginations worldwide. Amidst the desolate, dusty terrain of the red planet, a peculiar sight emerged, a bone-like structure protruding from the ground. It was a discovery that set off a frenzy of speculation among conspiracy theorists and fervent alien enthusiasts alike. As news of the mysterious image spread, social media platforms buzzed with theories, ranging from the presence of extraterrestrial life to clandestine human missions to Mars. Some claimed it was evidence of ancient Martian civilizations, while others boldly suggested it was a sign of contemporary human activity on the planet. Caught in the whirlwind of speculation, NASA found itself compelled to address the cosmic controversy officially. The space agency categorically denied the notion that the object was a bone, attributing its appearance to natural geological processes. They pointed to similar erosion patterns caused by wind and water on Mars, documented by previous missions. Despite NASA's explanation, skepticism lingered. Doubters questioned whether the agency was concealing groundbreaking discoveries to maintain control over public knowledge. The allure of a Martian mystery persisted, fueling debates and discussions across the globe. Number 14. White House UFO. In the 1940s and 50s, Washington, D.C. became a hub for mysterious UFO sightings, sparking widespread curiosity and fascination. The intriguing saga began in 1947 when a search and rescue pilot reported an astonishing sight: 9 disc-shaped objects flying together at an incredible speed of 1,000 miles per hour. Surprisingly, this unusual flying phenomenon quickly gained attention, with similar sightings reported in 40 other states within weeks. However, the most peculiar incident took place on July 19, 1952, when Edward Nent, an air traffic controller at Washington National Airport, noticed 7 slow-moving objects on his radar, located far from any known flight routes. Initially, he brushed them off as a joke, but soon realized the seriousness of the situation when he considered the possibility that they might be actual flying objects. At the same time, 2 other air traffic controllers spotted a strange glowing light in the distance. Jets were dispatched to investigate, but upon reaching the designated coordinates, the mysterious objects had vanished into thin air. This triggered a surge in UFO sightings over the following weeks, prompting the public to clamor for explanations and yearning to unravel the mysteries lurking in the skies. Number 13. Aurora Texas UFO. Back in April 1897, well before the famous Roswell Incident, there was a peculiar event in the quiet town of Aurora, Texas. It's one of the earliest UFO stories in America, long remembered in local tales and even reported in the Dallas Morning News. The story goes that a strange airship crashed on the property of a local judge. Among the wreckage was the body of an alien pilot. The townsfolk were bewildered by these materials and the sight of a being so unlike anything they had ever seen. Unsure of what to do, they decided to bury the extraterrestrial visitor in the town cemetery. Adding to the mystery, there were reports of a well at the crash site where some of the wreckage was supposedly disposed of. Rumors spread of strange illnesses affecting those who dared to approach the well, adding layers of intrigue to the event. Skeptics have cast doubt on the story, suggesting it might have been a fabricated tale to draw attention to a town facing economic decline. However, enthusiasts of UFOs point to the detailed reports and a grave marker bearing the image of a cigar-shaped vessel as evidence of the incident's reality. Regardless of its authenticity, the Aurora Incident remains a captivating chapter in the history of UFO sightings. Number 12. Kexb UFO Incident. On the chilly night of December 9, 1965, the peaceful town of Kexb, Pennsylvania, was jolted awake by an extraordinary event. A blazing fireball streaked across the sky, breaking the serene darkness and signaling the start of an enduring secret in UFO lore. As the fiery spectacle descended into the nearby woods, the villagers and curious onlookers rushed to the scene, eager to witness the strange occurrence. What they encountered was beyond their wildest imaginations. Nestled amidst the trees lay an object unlike anything they had ever seen before. It was large, metallic, and shaped like an oversized acorn, adorned with mysterious symbols resembling ancient hieroglyphics. The arrival of the military only deepened the intrigue, swiftly cordoning off the area and whisking away the object on a flatbed truck, leaving behind a cloud of speculation. Official statements downplayed the significance of the event, but the seeds of curiosity had already been planted, sprouting into a thicket of theories that would persist for decades. Some speculated it was a Soviet spy device, others mused about Nazi experiments, and the most tantalizing possibility of all, a genuine spacecraft from another world. Despite efforts to uncover the truth, including legal action that compelled NASA to release related documents, the mystery remained elusive. Number 11. The Lone Survival. In 2003, astronomers made a surprising discovery. They stumbled upon a mysterious signal in the vastness of space that left them completely puzzled. This puzzling event unfolded while they were meticulously examining 200 different areas of the night sky using an enormous telescope. The reason for this thorough examination stemmed from a previous detection of signals from these specific regions. To their amazement, all but one of these signals had vanished upon closer inspection. What made this lone signal even more intriguing was not just its persistence but its unexplainable increase in strength. This strange signal seemed to originate from a mysterious region nestled between the Pisces and Aries constellations. What made it even more mysterious was the absence of any visible planets or stars in that area. Some scientists have even speculated that the frequency of this signal might be deliberately chosen by extraterrestrial beings for communication across vast distances of space, although the reasoning behind this theory remains unclear. It adds an exciting new dimension to the story. While there are other possible explanations for the origin and nature of these signals, the prospect of unlocking this cosmic mystery calls for further exploration. This captivating anomaly urges them to venture deeper into the realms of the unknown, enticing the scientific community to uncover its secrets. Number 10. Lubbock Lights. In August 1951, a mysterious event unfolded in the skies above Lubbock, Texas, leaving the community baffled and sparking national intrigue that still lingers today. This phenomenon, known as the Lubbock Lights, remains one of the most intriguing and extensively documented incidents in UFO history. It all began when a group of Texas Tech College professors and townsfolk witnessed an unusual display of lights. The professors, esteemed in their academic fields, described seeing a semicircle of bright bluish-green lights zooming across the night sky at remarkable speed. Their credibility added weight to the reports, drawing attention from across the nation. Within days, similar sightings flooded in from various sources, including a set of photographs taken by a student named Carl Hart Jr. These images captured the distinct formation of lights, adding tangible evidence to the reports. The United States Air Force Project Blue Book, tasked with investigating unidentified flying objects, delved into the Lubbock Lights case. Their conclusion pointed towards a natural explanation, suggesting that the lights might have been a flock of birds known as plovers, reflecting the glow of nearby street lamps. However, this explanation was met with skepticism as witnesses, including the original professors, questioned the feasibility of birds creating such a precise formation and emitting light in the observed manner. Number 9. The 6 soldiers. During the Korean War in 1951, something strange and mysterious happened in North Korea. As soldiers were getting ready to attack a nearby village, they were interrupted by an unexpected visitor from the sky, a peculiar UFO. This craft appeared out of nowhere, surprising everyone. What was even more astonishing was that this unidentified object emitted a beam of light that set off their bombs in the air. One witness described the scene as surreal, saying that the objects from the craft could go right through the explosions without getting damaged. But the encounter took a darker turn after being hit by the strange ray. The soldiers fell ill and had to be taken to the hospital. The ray they saw seemed to sweep over them like a searchlight. People couldn't figure out what had happened. Some said it was an attack by aliens, while others thought it might be some kind of secret weapon from the Soviets. Even today, they're still not sure what happened. This mysterious event during a time of war shows how the unknown can mix with the chaos of battle, leaving us with more questions than answers. Number 8. Solway Firth Spaceman. Back in 1964, a regular family outing turned into a gripping enigma that caught the world's attention. Jim Templeton, a firefighter from Carlisle, England, decided to capture a moment with his daughter on a sunny day at Solway Firth. Little did he know that this innocent snapshot would spark one of the most interesting mysteries in UFO lore. When Templeton developed the film, he was shocked to discover what seemed to be a spaceman standing behind his daughter. This mysterious figure, dressed in what appeared to be a space suit, stood out vividly against the serene countryside backdrop. Templeton insisted that no one else was present when he snapped the photo, a claim backed by Kodak, who confirmed that the image had not been manipulated. The photograph quickly grabbed international attention, fueling speculation about extraterrestrial visitors. Adding to the interest, Templeton claimed that he was visited by 2 mysterious individuals identifying themselves only as number 11 and number 12, who questioned him about the photo. Despite numerous theories over the years, including suggestions of optical illusions or misidentified figures, the mystery of the Solway Firth Spaceman endures. This baffling incident serves as a reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with space and the unknown. It encapsulates our innate curiosity and wonder about what lies beyond our earthly realm. Number 7. Hessdalen Lights. Since 1981, a secluded valley in Norway, known as Hessdalen, has become the stage for an intriguing and persistent mystery, the Hessdalen Lights. These mysterious lights, appearing in various colors, brightness levels, and durations, have captivated the attention of both locals and scientists alike. They appear at any time of the day or night, floating gracefully above the ground, zooming across the sky at remarkable speeds, or executing unpredictable maneuvers that defy simple explanations. This phenomenon has garnered international scientific interest, prompting the establishment of a permanent observation post within the valley. Numerous theories have been proposed to clarify the origin of these lights, including the possibility of ionized gas being emitted from the Earth's crust. However, despite extensive investigation, a definitive explanation remains elusive. The scientific community's involvement in studying the Hessdalen Lights adds a significant level of credibility to this unexplained aerial event. Unlike many UFO sightings, these lights have undergone thorough scientific scrutiny, with researchers meticulously collecting data on their behavior, characteristics, and recurring patterns. Despite decades of dedicated research, the enigma of the Hessdalen Lights persists, challenging our understanding of the natural world and perpetuating the intrigue surrounding them. Number 6. Rendlesham Forest Incident. In the frosty winter of December 1980, an extraordinary event took place in Rendlesham Forest, near RAF Woodbridge in Suffolk, England. This incident would later be hailed as the most famous UFO occurrence in the UK. Over several nights, military personnel reported witnessing bizarre lights, and according to some, an actual unidentified flying object within the forest. It all began when security personnel noticed strange lights descending into the forest. Initially, they suspected it might be a crashed aircraft. However, upon closer inspection, they stumbled upon a metallic, glowing object with a pulsating light, adorned with unfamiliar symbols reminiscent of ancient hieroglyphics, weaving its way through the trees. 2 nights later, Deputy Base Commander Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt led a team back into the forest after receiving additional reports of peculiar sightings. They discovered abnormally high levels of radiation at the spot where the object had been spotted. Halt himself witnessed a star-like object moving erratically across the sky. His official report to the UK Ministry of Defence and an audio recording made during the event serve as compelling evidence of what occurred. Despite attempts by officials to dismiss the lights as natural phenomena, like stars or beams from lighthouses, those involved remained steadfast in their belief that what they encountered was of extraterrestrial origin. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the dimly lit libraries of a forgotten museum, held among dusty shelves and forgotten souvenirs, lay a treasure collection of secrets waiting to be unveiled. Among these treasures were a series of aged photographs, their origins surrounded in mystery, their contents whispered about in hushed tones among scholars and conspiracy theorists alike. One fateful day, a young and curious historian stumbled upon these mysterious photographs. As she delicately inspected them, her eyes widened in disbelief. These alien photos from history prove that they're real. Each image depicted encounters with extraterrestrial beings throughout history, strange symbols etched into cave walls, and unusual spacecraft hovering in the skies of centuries past. Intrigued, the historian embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind these extraordinary images. She delved into ancient texts and obscure manuscripts, piecing together details of forgotten lore and whispered legends. Her journey led her across continents and through the annals of time, her resolve unwavering in the face of anxiety and doubt. Through her tireless efforts, she uncovered startling revelations. Stories of ancient civilizations visited by beings from distant stars, accounts of unnatural encounters passed down through generations. In what still appears unreal, she'd single-handedly uncovered certain evidence of extraterrestrial presence on Earth. Do you think strange photographs like these are still hidden somewhere, waiting to be discovered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Number 5. Phoenix Lights. On the evening of March 13, 1997, the dark sky over Phoenix, Arizona, was suddenly brightened by a spectacular display of lights, capturing the attention of thousands of residents and igniting a mystery that still interests us today. Witnesses reported seeing an unusual formation of lights in the shape of a massive V, gliding silently across the sky, spanning over a mile from one end to the other. This event, famously known as the Phoenix Lights, remains one of the most widely witnessed and thoroughly documented UFO sightings in history. The sighting was composed of two main events. First, a triangular formation of lights passing over the state, and second, a series of stationary lights hovering above the Phoenix area. Initially, military and government officials kept mum about the incident, which only fueled speculation and concern among the public. Later, the Air Force attributed the stationary lights to flares dropped by A-10 Warthog aircraft during a routine training exercise. However, this explanation failed to satisfy many witnesses who had observed the colossal, silent craft traversing the sky earlier that night. The Phoenix Lights have since become the subject of extensive analysis, documentaries, and debates. Critics of the official explanation point to the sheer number of eyewitness accounts, including those from pilots, police officers, and military personnel, as compelling evidence of an extraordinary event that cannot be easily dismissed. Number 4. Pascagoula Abduction. On the evening of October 11, 1973, two colleagues, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, were enjoying a peaceful fishing trip on the Pascagoula River in Mississippi. Suddenly, their tranquil evening took a dramatic turn when they stumbled upon an unusual, egg-shaped object. Out of this mysterious craft emerged three humanoid figures, their movements oddly mechanical, their skin wrinkled in an unsettling manner. These strange beings swiftly captured Hickson and Parker, whisking them away aboard their UFO. Inside the craft, the two men found themselves subjected to an examination by a mechanical device that scanned their bodies. Despite their overwhelming fear and shock, they were eventually returned unharmed, though deeply shaken by the strange encounter. Local law enforcement took their accounts seriously, especially after Hickson passed a lie detector test, and both men exhibited genuine distress when recounting their experience. This event, known as the Pascagoula Abduction, garnered widespread attention, igniting debates about the credibility of abduction reports. While doubters questioned the truthfulness of Hickson and Parker's story, others highlighted the consistency of their testimonies and the evident psychological trauma they endured as possible evidence of its authenticity. In the years following the incident, Parker and Hickson chose different paths, with Parker initially hesitant to speak publicly about the encounter. Number 3. Zimbabwe School Encounter. In September of 1994, something truly extraordinary occurred at Ariel School in Rua, Zimbabwe, captivating the attention of both the public and researchers interested in UFO phenomena. During their morning break, over 60 students witnessed an astonishing event. A mysterious craft landed near their school, and from it emerged two slender beings. These beings, described by the young witnesses as around 1 meter tall with large black eyes, communicated not through spoken words but through telepathy. Their messages were urgent, focusing on the importance of caring for our environment and the direction in which humanity is heading, themes that deeply resonate with ongoing discussions about the future of our planet. What makes this encounter particularly notable isn't just the sheer number of witnesses but the remarkable consistency in their accounts. These were school children, unlikely to collaborate on such a complex and significant story. The depth and detail of their testimonies, unprompted and genuine, sparked interest and a desire for understanding. Dr. John Mack, a psychiatrist and professor at Harvard Medical School, known for his work on the psychological impact of alleged alien encounters, conducted in-depth interviews with the children. He found their testimonies not only credible but remarkably consistent. This consensus among so many young witnesses added an air of mystery and authenticity to the incident, continuing to provoke thought and debate. Number 2. Roswell Incident. In the summer of 1947, a remarkable event unfolded near Roswell, New Mexico, sparking one of the most interesting mysteries of our time. It all started when a rancher named Doug Brazel stumbled upon strange debris scattered across his land. This wasn't your typical wreckage. It was made of materials Brazel couldn't recognize, igniting curiosity and leaving everyone puzzled. The military swiftly stepped in, initially declaring that they had recovered a flying disc. However, this proclamation was suddenly withdrawn, replaced with the explanation that the debris came from a crashed weather balloon. This abrupt shift in the story only deepened the mystery, leading many to suspect a cover-up by the government. Over the years, interest in the Roswell incident has ebbed and flowed, but its significance remains undeniable. Witnesses and whistleblowers have emerged, some claiming the recovery of non-human bodies and advanced technology far beyond our capabilities at the time. Despite official attempts to discredit UFO claims, such as attributing the debris to a top-secret project called Project Mogul, the debate rages on. The Roswell incident epitomizes humanity's enduring fascination and doubt regarding the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation. It has inspired numerous books, documentaries, and movies, solidifying its place in popular culture and prompting ongoing questions about our cosmic neighbors. Number 1. Travis Walton Abduction. The story of Travis Walton's encounter with a UFO is both captivating and contentious, making it one of the most talked about incidents in UFO history. It all began on November 5, 1975, when Travis Walton, a young man working in the forests of Arizona, mysteriously vanished while on duty in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. 5 days later, Walton reappeared with a shocking tale. He claimed that he had been taken aboard a UFO. According to him, while he and his fellow loggers were working, they stumbled upon a strange, saucer-shaped object hovering above the ground. Curious, Walton approached the craft but was suddenly struck by a blinding light emitted by the UFO, rendering him unconscious. In a panic, his coworkers fled the scene, leaving Walton behind. When they returned with authorities, Walton was nowhere to be found. Walton's account of his experience on board the UFO was filled with encounters with beings that resembled both humans and stereotypical aliens. He claimed they conducted medical examinations on him before returning him to Earth. Remarkably, Walton's story was supported by polygraph tests conducted on him and his colleagues, lending credibility to his claims. The intense scrutiny and public interest in Walton's story sparked widespread debate about its authenticity, with numerous eyewitnesses, the unexplained missing time, and physical evidence backing Walton's claims. The case continues to intrigue and divide opinions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.